Excellent. I'm Johnny Christmas from The Real Big Fish.
And I'm Ryland Steen from The Real Big Fish. And we are 1/3 of The Real Big Fish.
We are. We can do math. Even fractions.
Can you tell them what you do in the band?
I play trumpet and do interpretive dance and do the third round of backup vocals.
And I play the boomby boppies and the splishy splashies, otherwise known as drums and cymbals.
Alright, so I believe this is your 6th year on Warped Tour?
Sixth, yeah.
You're the first person to get it right.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you've done this like 20 times, right?
Six.
You got it. You're the winner.
Alright, what's your favorite thing about the festival that makes you want to come back?
I think for a band like us, we're always on the road, and like when we're touring, we're always doing our own headlining tours, and we're kind of in our own little bubble, our own little world. So I think this is a great way for us to get back out there and kind of reintroduce our music to a whole new audience. When we're playing these shows each day, our singer Aaron will ask the crowd who's seeing us for the first time, and it's like 90% of the crowd, they're all putting their hands up. So it's great to know, I mean, at least a band like us, it's great to know that we're stealing all these fans away from all the other bands so that we can make them a part of our Real Big Fish army.
And also doing the autograph signings. We do autograph signings for about an hour and a half to 2 hours every day. And we meet a lot of people that go, I've never seen your band, but we fell in love today. And that's really special to have that impact immediately. From one show we played 35 minutes to have that impact on people. We're lucky guys.
Alright, your latest album, Getting Good If You're a Hit, number 80 on the Billboard Top 200.
Really?
Awesome.
I didn't even know.
Are you guys surprised by that, or did you expect it to do so well?
I expected it to be number one.
Well, it's a weird time, like not to sound like kind of jaded and like not to ho-hum it, because that's awesome. But nowadays, you don't have to sell too many records to get into the top 200.
Yeah.
But that 80 was probably for that 1 week when the record came out, or that first week.
Could be.
But no, I think this record, our fans are responding to it in such a positive way, even more so than some of the past recordings we've been putting out. So we're really excited about it. Our fans seem to be excited about it, so we can be excited about it together, which is great.
Alright, the band are going on about 20 years.
22 years.
22 years? That was a little over 20. Alright. How do you guys find success and longevity?
Part of it is we don't want to get real jobs. And I make a joke, but that is part of it. And we all love this band. We love what we do. We realize how lucky we are to get to do this. I mean, this is to make a living playing music, period. You have to be really lucky. And to be in a band like this for 22 years and keep it going. We've been together longer than the Beatles.
Way longer.
Longer than, we played longer straight than the Eagles did. I mean, and part of that is Aaron just loving this and not wanting to do anything else. And none of us want to do anything else either.
What is the best concert that you've ever attended that you did not play?
Ooh, I saw Marilyn Manson at the Rose Rock Festival in Austria. And I was just blown away. I thought it was so awesome. So great.
I would have to say either the Foo Fighters at the Forum, just like 2 years ago, I think. The last year, 2 years ago. Either that or I saw the Mars Volta play at Coachella 2003, I think, and they were just playing one of the small tents. And it was the most intense energy I've felt come off the stage ever. And I felt for the first time, I think, what all those kids feel when they want to go get in the pit and just like get crazy. Like, I'd never felt that before. And I was watching the Mars Volta, I was like, what is happening to me? Like, so I think that may be one of the best concerts I've ever seen. And there was only like 50 people in the tent too. Like, there was like no one there.
Yeah, they opened the best concert I've ever been to. They opened for Soundgarden.
Nice.
Alright. Can you remember the first album you ever bought?
Yes. Well, this is a two-pronged thing. I remember the first CD I ever bought. When I got my CD player on Christmas, I went out and bought Testament Souls of Black. That was my first CD.
My first cassette that I ever bought was Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
That's a good one.
And I was at the mall with my dad, and we were like, whatever, in a clothing store, and I was like, oh, hey Dad, I'm just gonna go back to the record store real quick while you're trying on clothes. He's like, okay. So I had to I couldn't buy it because there was bad words on the album, so I had to sneak it, put it in my pocket, Where'd you go? No, don't worry about it. But Appetite for Destruction. I think that's a good first record to have.
That is, yeah.
You mentioned Guns N' Roses and Testament. Are you guys big metal fans?
Yeah. So we played with Megadeth before in July, and it was the most awesome thing. I have to tell you the story real quick. We were sitting, we had to do this press conference, and they took us to a bar in this huge caravan of all these Harleys and these vans that the vans were in. And I'm sitting down, and I'm next to our old bass player, Matt Wong, who's sitting there shooting shit with him. And this long red-haired guy comes up and goes, "Hi, my name's Dave, and I was a huge Madness and Specials fan." And
ska bands.
Oh my God, Dave Mustaine was a ska kid. And he went to high school at, I think it was Pacifica, which is in Huntington Beach, so it was really close to where we all grew up. Well, not you. And yeah.
It's likewise.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you tend to listen to what's not in your genre. Like, we are huge fans of Jamaican ska and two-tone ska, and we listen to a lot of early ska and reggae. But, I grew up listening to Megadeth and Testament and Metallica and England and all these metal bands. I love it.
All right, last question. What is the craziest pit you've ever
Been in?
been in?
I've never been in one. I stayed in L.A. I can't get any of this stuff hit and smacked in my face because I play trumpet, and so I'm very leery of people with their fists.
The craziest pit you've ever seen?
Oh.
Well, anytime we play in a dirt field, it looks like a pretty crazy pit because it just kicks up all the dirt and dust, so it just ends up just becoming this dust storm out in the audience. That's a pretty crazy sight to see.
Yeah, you guys have a pretty good sized pit back to St. Pete.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for taking the time talking to us.
Thanks for asking us questions.
Yeah.
I almost forgot the answers. It's good to get the refresher going.
He's not firing on all 8. He had a few last night.
I had
All of the feet.
all the few last night.
All right, this is Brandon from Rise Above the Anger at the Fans World Tour in Orlando. We'll